imagine growing up the son of Evel Knievel? How difficult it would be to be good at anything?
Yeah, last time Robbie was in New Jersey, he had a bad crash.
We're gonna ride some Harleys and head to New Jersey to jump 25 cop cars.
And I walked into a hornet's nest, actually.
There's lots of
Keep telling them, don't worry, because yeah, but New Jersey, you know, the air is different, and
there's just not enough distance to get the speed I need to clear 25 cop cars.
We're calling it off.
I'm tired of doing shows where people come up to me and say, you know, always respect your father, which I do. Of course I do. But I don't need people telling me what our relationship is between me and my father. I mean, the whole family has a problem with my father. He's a great dad, but he went on his own and he continues to be on his own, and that's his problem. I love my mother, and I respect her more than my father because she stayed family and stuck with it. And that's all I gotta say. And if nobody likes it, too bad, because that's my dad and I can make my own decisions about my father. So kiss my ass.
Hey! Why hasn't Robbie come out from underneath his father's shadow? The million-dollar question. I mean, clearly, Evel set the bar. He was the guy who put motorcycle jumping and, you know, the daredevil category on the map. But frankly, Robbie's a better motorcycle jumper than his dad. The tour starts in just a few days, and I'm heading over to his place to just go over a couple last-minute things to make sure that we give ourselves the best chance to be real successful this year.
He's a perfect guy to work for me because if he ticks me off, I can just slap him and tell him how to, you know, stay on track.
I was telling him how tough you were.
Oh, yeah.
That you can't with you because you're so tough.
I mean, look, the name Knievel is as big as it gets. Only Muhammad Ali's name is bigger in sport.
Did they misfit me or what?
We have this huge tour plan, and to kick off the tour, Robbie's jumping 25 cop cars in the above-the-law jump at Warnock Dodge dealership in New Jersey.
The last time I was in Jersey, I crashed.
I think I'm crazy sometimes, and I ask myself, are you really crazy? I mean, you're going out to risk your life.
The fact is, he has the heebie-jeebies about New Jersey because he jumped in 1991 and he had a badass crash where he went ass over tea kettle, tore up his leathers, and got hurt real bad.
This is my chance to go back and conquer the Jersey curse.
So now he comes back to the same state 13 or 14 years later, and he still remembers it, and he can't shake that past memory.
You gotta be ready by now.
Myself, Roman, Pete, we're gonna ride some Harleys and head to New Jersey to jump 25 cop cars. Traveling with Team Knievel, to me, is like a hippie comic superhero rock and roll tour. It's a blast.
I really don't need anybody on the road. But what I like on the road is people that make me laugh, friends that make me laugh, and keep me happy because it's a stressful business. And if I can laugh then I'm having fun.
But my nipples got so cold coming down here, I have to protect them. They got all hard and stiff and ugh. I gotta protect my nipples more from now on.
Roman I choose to have along because he's fun, he makes me laugh. And that's the kind of guys I want on the road. He's a machinist, a Harley mechanic.
My job, I still have no clue.
You know, Robbie likes to make sure I didn't take the wrong turn or something.
Pete's responsibility for the road is just to drive and get there and help put the takeoff ramp together.
It's gonna be sweet. Me and my guitar, it's all I need. This is gonna be a fun trip, man. I can see it already.
Our first stop on the trip is Butte, Montana. That's where I grew up, and I always stop there when I'm headed out on tour. I like to come back, do a little training here, get my head together. When I'm out riding, sometimes I go a little over my head. You know, you always got to push yourself.
See that down there? That's a long way down.
When he can ride there, it brings him back to a time when he was younger. You know, it's a primal instinct for him. What Robbie actually does when he trains is, I'm not quite sure of.
We went to this bar in Montana. Kind of walked into a hornet's nest, actually.
A bunch of hillbilly chooks, young punks, thought they can give themselves a big name by going after Robbie. Hey, I could jump anything you could. Hey, how come you get all the credit?
Robbie, when I was there 2 years ago, I had a kind of long time. And if you guys want to change, give me one go for it.
I was born in Butte, Montana. I like to gather my thoughts at home, see some family. I really miss them. I only get here like once or twice a year anymore.
Kind of walked into a hornet's nest, actually. Robbie sat down, and one guy was giving Robbie a bad time.
Let's see what you're made of. Yeah,
If somebody might have said it to me, but I wasn't here 2 years ago, and I haven't had a black eye in a long time. And if you guys want to try and give me one, go for it.
Do you shoot? Oh, and you're gonna be all.
That's bull. No, I'm just saying.
I'll give you.
I haven't had a
I'll give you the first swing. You better get the
years.
camera, mother. Hey.
All right.
Hey.
And next thing I noticed, there's this big dog pile on the floor.
They attacked me first because I blocked Robbie.
I didn't know Robbie was even in a fight, and all of a sudden the pile comes up, and here comes Robbie from the bottom of the pile, you know.
Is that in the script?
I
can't believe none of my friends are here tonight. And we walked into a hornet's nest, and there were like, what, 10 of them? There was 2 of us.
I'm not a fighter.
No, but I was down before I knew it. I couldn't get up. When you got that many guys kicking you and hitting you, it's like you can't get up.
You were down trying to help me. I tried to come back and trying to help me. I'm falling and I can't get up.
Well, you know what? I thought it was going to end a lot quicker than it ended, but it did.
Well, it was too long for me. The last half minute was too much.
Ow! Ow! They're just stupid. There's so many stupid people in the world today. You stand up for your brothers, you die for your brothers. It's friends of mine that own it and run it. Where were they? Where was Pete? Hey, fuck Pete. Where was Pete?
I held a couple guys back, didn't I?
He wasn't even there. I'm pissed off. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Your paycheck can be real low.
Well, I'll go home tomorrow. Knock it off. Turn that off.
Pete's all pissed off. Why should he be pissed off?
It's not my mouth that got me that.
Another fight, another day.
Another day, another lost caller.
I'm not the tough guy, right? I play guitar and sing. I don't fight.
Pete! I was kidding. I know you would have been there with the gun if I would have got shot. Your fish is ready.
I didn't even see it happen. Happened so quick.
Hey, non-win situation.
I know. It happened so fast.
Sensitive.
Let's get the guitars out. What do you say? I'll write a song about this whole adventure.
I don't like Montana.
Well, this ain't Hollywood here in Montana. You might get your ass whipped.
Oh, that sucked.
The revolution.
Every time I come across country through Montana, I stop and see Bill to have him check my bikes out, you know, and make sure everything's running right. What's happening, buddy?
Nice to see you.
Get out of there.
Roberto Duran, man.
Lumps everywhere.
See, Bill has been around bikes all his life, and he knows everything about my jump bikes. I started working for his father when I was young, and Robbie and I, Robbie'd hang around the shop where we work on the bikes just down the street here and throw rocks at the windows and give it. I trust Bill with my life when it comes to working on my bikes, and yeah. Now this one's not gonna be as stiff as number 2 is. I mean, if something mechanically ever failed, I wouldn't want him ever to take the blame because, you know, there's mechanical failures, and what I do is a big risk. You're risking your life, so. Bill, don't think it's your fault if I die. I think the burden is more on me than anybody. The crew that we have, they're all young. They haven't been around very long.
Oh, pull up about a half inch.
I won't be going with them when they come. You know, they're driving across the country. I'll be flying into the show, but I can only imagine what the trip's going to be like, you know.
Oh, and he forgot to lock the back door. Jeez, where do I get this crew?
thought you were after me, sir. Till I started, you scared the crap out of me. One guy drinking Diet Coke.
Nice to meet you.
You don't have an extra patch, do you?
It's kind of fun to see a celebrity once in a while.
And I'm the designated driver. See, I don't smell like food.
That's good.
I smell like onions.
He's a legend, yeah, he's a legend. Bobby Knievel.
Tell me, man, Candace like my ex-wife. Whoa!
Evel Knievel and his little people.
I love my fans, I love them.
Here comes Captain Crunch. He's too old to crash.
What are you doing?
Todd's a buddy of mine from Squim. I hired Todd this year, and his job's just to build my ramps.
I thought they had a helmet law in Jersey.
Yeah, last time, I believe that Robbie was in New Jersey. He had a bad crash at the Atco Speedway, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that that doesn't happen on my ramps.
Where am I jumping at?
This way.
He's going to have to, his approach is going to be short, so I'll make the safety deck extra thick just in case he comes up short.
He's going to land right in the trees over there. Measure, take that wheel, go all the way down against the fence. Okay.
Pete's going to make sandwiches for us and, you know, take the trash out, and that's about it.
There's 100 feet.
You know, maybe rub some lotion on my back, you know, if the sun's out.
200.
No, I don't know what he's going to do.
464 feet. 464.
And then they're looking at it this way. There's trees in there. There's big trees over there. Even if they take these little ones out, my landing ramp would be sticking right in them.
We better go get some chainsaws.
Joe.
Pete measured the lot, and there's just not enough distance to get the speed I need to clear 25 cop cars.
This lot's
Not only is the lot too small, there's a lot of stuff in the way.
But you know how to get around that. I don't.
No, I don't.
There's just basically isn't any room. It's a tight jump site. Cars and curbs, trees, and transformers and light poles, and just basically not enough room.
I guess coming back to New Jersey is something that, you know, it weighs on Robbie's mind, and I think about it also, because I don't know if you've ever seen the footage of the Atco crash, but it was a nasty one.
This is where, I think this is where you're supposed to be landing, through here. But we'd have to kick that thing at a big angle.
No. Well, I can't see nothing.
We'll just build some taller ramps so you can go over the trees.
Shut up, Todd. No, really, this is really...
He's got this idea, you know, we talked about it yesterday, and, you know, he kept bringing up Atco, and I keep telling him, well, don't worry about Atco, we're here now. And he goes, yeah, but New Jersey, you know, the air is different.
Well, it won't do unless it's right, safe. You're gonna have your alley through there.
When you have a terrible crash like that one was, it sticks in your head.
I'll get Damon. Damon, I'm here with Robbie. We need you to come out here, and we don't see it happening here. We're calling it off.
I think Todd just left me a message saying he doesn't think it's gonna happen, but I have a clear run for you. I mean, at least I think I have a clear run for you.
You might have to take out part of that curve over there.
All right, well, we'll do what we have to do. We got a crew all ready for you.
I'm gonna have to land where that row of cars is, kind of.
Yeah, that's what we planned.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take out part of this. This lot isn't what we expected. We're gonna have to tear this place apart to make it work.
He's gonna take this pole down.
He's gonna take that part of the island off.
Yep. He's gonna cut that off. And shoot right through here.
Perfect.
And
how are we gonna get the pole down?
That unbolts. But the cop cars, we're gonna
What about the big cement part?
I'll show you where the landing is, Rob. We got it marked over here. I think they're gonna, at this point, they're gonna do whatever you need. I think the show's on.
We take the cop car wheels off if we had to.
Today is Father's Day, and Robbie and his dad, Robbie and Evel, are going to be on Open Road Radio together this evening. And a lot of times when they get together, it's usually a collision.
After the break, we'll be speaking with Robbie Knievel and find out what he is up to.
Hi, Robbie?
Yes?
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know if you were calling separate from your dad or not, so.
Okay.
He's on right now. I'm going to put you on hold and they'll pull you up, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Don't lose me.
Hey, Eva, we want to say Happy Father's Day to you, but we've got somebody on the phone that wants to as well. Bobby?
Yes, Gina.
You're on the air on Open Road Radio with your father.
Hi, Dad. Happy Father's Day. I love you.
Thank you, Robbie. I love you, too. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I rode in today, and the first person I saw was a cop from New Jersey. He says, you know, there's a helmet law here. I says,
you didn't wear a helmet?
Hey, I don't know. I like to hear the pipes.
Here in Illinois, we are helmet
free. Hey, Robbie, you remember a little story I told you? Humpty Dumpty fell off a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Yeah, I know.
And all the king's men couldn't put him back together. You know why? He was so stupid he didn't have a helmet on. If I were you, I would absolutely ride with a helmet. I don't care whether it's a helmet law state or not. Get on that motorcycle and ride it a long distance.
Now there is some.
It's just easy to get in an accident.
There's some fatherly advice on Father's Day, and we want to ask you guys. I mean, Robbie, what was it like growing up in high school or junior high school, being the son of Evel Knievel?
Well, it was. Dad said this, and I said nothing. I robbed music stores. My dad tried to tell me what to do, but I wouldn't listen. I was like every other punk in the world. And, you know, I wanted to beat every guy that wanted to beat my dad. And I beat them all.
Bobby, if things were so good, what the hell did you run away from home for?
Because you wouldn't let me jump any further than 10 vans. And I had to kick everybody's ass, and I kicked their ass. And now I'm getting beat up, and I'm going through the same crap you did. There's jealous people in a small percentage, but 98% of the people are on our side because we're all American, and we live for that.
And Robbie, when he grew up, he always wanted to ride a mini bike. I got Robbie a mini bike with an automatic clutch on it, and I tied a rope to it to the back fender, and then I tied it around my waist, and I put him in a little pit. He couldn't get out, where the sides were pretty steep. And I taught him how to ride a motorcycle in that pit, and I had it tied to me, so I absolutely hang on to it. So all the fathers that are listening, if you'd like to teach your son to ride a motorcycle, that is the safest way. The only thing you have to do is put a helmet on him and teach him how to balance it. Just pick him up a few times, but he'll learn very quick.
Evel, this is Tiny. I have a couple questions. How old were you when you did your first jump?
Dad, Tiny's a big son of a bitch. Don't screw with him.
Hey. Watch your language. We're on a national show there.
Evel, what was the age that you did your first jump and your last jump?
I did my first when I was about 24.
We want to wish you both a very happy Father's Day,
Robbie's got a couple of big jumps coming up.
Gentlemen, hang on the air. We're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Open Road Radio and the EBN Network.
Watch your language.
The last 2 weeks has been very rough for Robbie. And the hard part hasn't even come yet, which is he's got to jump his motorcycle over 25 cop cars.
We got there, it almost looked like we weren't going to be able to do the jump there. Luckily, Robert Warnock had a loader there and we knew how to run it, and he tore his whole parking lot apart.
Years and years and years of hard work putting it all together, and now we're tearing it down. We're going to try and tear it down in 3 days. So.
See the brown pole? The lights on it?
It's going to be fun. I think we're going to have a big crowd. Got a lot of work to do between now and then to get it all complete.
What do we got to do to get things done around here?
But I think we can pull it off. I'm not too worried about it.
I really appreciate it.
Not too worried about it at all.
Come in here and rip your store apart.
Well, at least somebody is.
I see the break right there with the wires out? Right there.
All right.
It's fun tearing up.
We're real lucky that Team Warnock decided to spend $15K to tear up their own lot.
I need a body.
Actually, when you think about it, it cost them $15,000 to tear it down. It's probably going to cost them $25,000 to put it back. So that's $40,000 that they're into. But these guys are great guys. They realize that spending money on the front end will come back to them in aces.
Need one person.
Yeah, I mean, if you go up here and you go towards the loader.
But the guys lost a full day of work today having to tear up the lot. Now they want to go out, which is fine with me as long as they're productive in the morning.
I like the bars here, you know. We can't spend too much time in them. I gotta get up early.
We'll have a little breakfast here. I'm dying, man. Yeah, I drank something bad, all right. It's the Evel Knievel morning breakfast. Get a double on there?
Get to learn.
Second one. He's got a brain. He's all right.
I'm a precision machinist. Precision instrument, not this kind of like. Okay, right there. Cool. New machine.
Notch is too tight. Roman, you know what happened? Roman marked these things.
I am focusing. I'm waiting for you guys to teach me. I'm a handyman, handy a me.
Hey, has anyone seen Damien?
Billy has been Robbie's friend for 30 years. He's the man. He knows more about the business than anybody, so regardless of what's happening, when he comes, he takes over.
Bill's been around forever. Todd's new. Hopefully these guys will be able to work together.
Yeah, Bill doesn't really, he doesn't do any construction. Well, he'll help me line it up.
Rundle's been Robbie's man for a long time. He's known Robbie forever. And, you know, I don't know what's up between him and Todd, but I don't want to get caught in the middle of it.
Damn it. What I think about it is I think Todd has a major jealousy problem, is what it amounts to, and he needs to grow up and understand something that I've paid my dues. You don't have to tell me about building ramps. I did for a lot of years.
I don't think he's got any calluses on his hands at all.
I don't really give a what he thinks, because I could care less, because his opinion to me means absolutely nothing.
I know what I'm doing, and he knows absolutely nothing about ramps as far as I'm concerned.
Let him say what he wants. I think it's kind of funny, because it's like a 2-year-old kid bitching to his mommy about something, and that's his deal. It's his problem, not mine. It's his. We're gonna be just so we're done by no later than 4 o'clock.
Tomorrow?
Yep.
No problem.
Hey, will you send your sister next time?
Yeah, so today's media day. While the crew is out there pounding nails and getting the ramp set up and doing their job, Robbie and I are going to be out and up and handling media, promoting the show.
Is this all at Madison Square Garden?
Yeah.
That's where I first started when I was 8 years old.
Hey, you kidding me?
Wow.
50 years ago? No, 34 years ago.
What was the first thing you did at Madison Square Garden, Robbie?
I took a shot of wild turkey with my dad, and he jumped.
Robbie has done more than 250 jumps. Thursday night he's in East Hanover, New Jersey. He's going to try to jump over 25 police cars.
That's just 10 more than the county jails I've been in.
Yeah. What is there about your line of work where I spent a lot of time behind bars?
Well, I moved out when I was 16. I wasn't making much money, part-time, $50 a week at the Suzuki shop.
Yeah. Right.
So I started robbing music stores.
Oh, just music stores.
Beautiful.
The first night I had to move back home because I was underage after robbing the music store. I came home. I says, Dad, I'm going to go to the drive-in theater. I come home. My dad's ticked off. I'm 4 in the morning. I'm supposed to be home at 10 for probation.
Right.
Oh.
Get in a fight. Boom. Breaks my nose. Takes me to jail. My whole nose is up in my eye. Oof. Jailer takes me to the hospital. Next day, my dad's driving me to get my nose operated on. He's a tough dad, real tough dad. Nobody screws with him, even today, man. He don't need to hit you. He'll pull the 45 out. Yeah, screw with me.
Well, we got wet. It rained for like the first 5 hours this morning. Bill's doing a good job today. I haven't seen him all day. I sure use a cold Bud Light right now.
The landing ramp, also known as the catch ramp, is a flatbed trailer elevated up on blocks. It's framed and sheeted with plywood and extended out to 60 feet. It takes 3 days. After the landing ramp is set, Team Knievel builds the takeoff ramp.
I'm waiting for our takeoff crew to show up. Oh, there they are. What are they rock stars now or something? They're building a takeoff ramp 80 feet from where we need it. So I like to build them in place so we don't have to drag them around, you know?
There was some confusion about where to put the takeoff ramp. There's always confusion about where to put the takeoff ramp. The guys will come in, you know, Todd wants it here, Bill wants it there, the rest of the, you know, the hacks put it here. It's becoming obvious that Todd and Bill aren't communicating effectively.
Gotta go to the left.
Yeah, the bottom has to come over to the left maybe a foot.
I heard Robbie tell Todd that he wanted us to move the takeoff ramp from where Bill Rundle put it, so I don't know what the deal is.
No, I just asked him. He goes, I go, Rob, it's all set. Do you want me to paint the stripes or wait till you jump? I want to know when he's going to be here. He goes, what's the distance? I go, I don't know. He goes, well, Bill says it's at 60. He goes, put it at 8. I go, well, he goes, put it at 8. I'm going to talk to Rundle. We just got to move the ramp, that's all.
Next thing I know, Todd's yelling at me because I don't think he heard him say that, so...
Hey, Todd. Huh?
He said we can move it back when we get ready.
Let me talk to him.
Well, you told me to tell
I didn't tell you to tell him.
Somebody said go tell him.
I didn't go tell him nothing. Now he's all pissed.
He ain't pissed. He said that's all right, we'll move it.
Don't go talking for me.
Rundle comes in, Todd gets challenged by it. You know, here's Todd, like the guy that does all the work. Rundle comes in, boom, and now he's in charge.
So there's too many people talking. Yeah, for everyone. There is. There's too many people talking. Pete already went and got Rundle excited when I was just going to walk up and talk to Rundle. Robbie's here now.
There he is.
Hi, Robbie.
Feels just like Bart Simpson, ready to go.
Another day in paradise. I know these guys are always arguing behind my back, but the bottom line is Bill wants to be in charge of everything, and he just can't. Somebody's always ticked off about something. Never changes. Never ends.
Well, I knew as soon as Rundle got here, I'd be gone.
Takes the wind right out of my sails, though, I'll tell you that.
Sure does. But
It bums me out.
relaxing, man.
Setup is the big thing, and you know when you get within 24 hours of the show and you bring the bikes out and start them up and you know start dialing things in and getting closer, and I mean you know we've just begun the process of it now, but you know just by 7 o'clock tomorrow night we better have our together.
This is kind of my last shot. Getting old. I'm not getting any younger.
That big tendon didn't heal up.
I want to get rid of the Jersey curse.
The way this is set up right now, my main concern was making sure that we had enough room here for him to get up to speed. You know, you come up short, that's where you get killed.
When I do my practice runs, they shoot me with a radar gun to see how fast I'm going. There's not enough speed to make the jump, so I'm definitely going to need a ski ramp.
Bill comes in and says, listen, we need a ski ramp. We got to build a ski ramp, and it's 10 grand for a ski ramp.
So if they got to work all night until 10 minutes before the show to finish it, so be it, but it has to be done. You can see now it's Wednesday night and 8 o'clock, and we're still working and trying to get a 30-foot tower up built, so by morning it'll be standing. That'll give Robbie a chance to pick up another 15 miles an hour that we're going to need to get him over the 25 cars. Yeah, the ski ramp, we have to have it. There's no way around it. They'll never get enough speed up, and without it, there won't be a jump.
Bill comes in and says, listen, we need a ski ramp. We got to build a ski ramp, and it's 10 grand for a ski ramp.
So what we had to do is call in the scaffolding company, and they guaranteed us by morning they'd have it done.
And Warnock, again, is going to bite the bullet and pay the money, which, again, very good for us. It's great for Robbie. Gives him the speed and the vision that he needs, and also is going to mean for a better show for them.
The scaffolding crew worked all night, got here this morning, and here's the ski ramp ready to go, so that really saved our ass.
I think today's going to be fantastic. I think there's going to be a huge crowd, and I think Robbie's going to stick the landing.
What are you doing here?
I know how I feel at the day to show you. It scares the hell out of everyone.
Grab both and then grab both strings at the same time. That way they'll...
I gotta believe that all daredevils, when they're getting ready to do something like that, go through a process of, God, this could be the last thing I do today.
Hey, you get your hands on a tape measure? I want to measure these. This is weird.
We got these cars in there so tight that I don't think you can even fit a business card between them.
You guys have any skinnier cop cars? It's off about 4 inches. Oh, perfect.
I'm feeling just a little clustered.
This your sister?
Yeah.
You get that feeling in you where you have no choice. That's kind of be like walking out for a gunfight in the old days, but you'd have to be a real good quick draw to not be nervous, I think. Kind of the same feeling, I guess. Who's gonna win? Me or death?
Okay, Robbie Knievel warming himself up there.
Might lose its,
Robbie, keep the faith.
I got it, man.
Put 12 of these out there.
12 of them? And you can smash the last two.
I'm supposed to do cop cars. They're not supposed to be this big.
Hey, John, you back there?
I'm Evel Knievel. I'm a daredevil.
All right, Evel Knievel with a very dangerous attempt. 25 cars.
What's his name?
I forget it.
You know, you can just feel the pressure building, and you know, Robbie just said to me, we were sitting there looking at the bikes, and so two of us in the trailer, and he said to me, he goes, you know, I just got a real weird feeling, man. I think last time in New Jersey wasn't a real good thing for Robbie, and I don't know why he's thinking of that now, but he is. And
when I step out of the truck, you kind of let the crowd absorb into you, and that's what you focus on. You look at those faces and those kids and the parents and people that are cheering you on. There is no turning back when I go to get on that bike.
I said a prayer for the boy already. Yep.
Robbie looking back at the gap.
My dad always taught me to get up. He always said you're never a failure in life unless you refuse to get up. And I get up every time. I might fall back down, but I get up. The whole thing was just picture perfect. Knievel, it's like some people would go, I just don't get it. I mean, the Kentucky Derby's the best 2 minutes in sports, right? I'm the best 3 seconds.
I was surprised at how quick it went by.
People go, wow, you made that look easy, you know? It's like, that's because I made it.